So the hardest thing I've had to accept since I've been here is that Hausas, my tribe, my people, unfortunately are not going to allow Nigeria to become what it's meant to be.
Hello, welcome to this channel. There is this video I came across and I would like us to watch it together. But before we do that, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do that. Click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell to keep being part of this. Then as you watch, do not forget to react and also drop your comments in the comment section.
For over 4 days now, there is a video trending on the internet. People are circulating this video about an Hausa man who is residing in abroad, and he came back to Kano to visit his people, and he narrated his experience on how he ever tried to build schools for Almajiris to learn tech, to do all sort of things, but the people are resisting him, and they are asking him what happens to Islamic school. And a lot of you must have seen this video, but I want us to analyze this video because before 2015, Goodluck Jonathan spent billions of naira building schools for Almajiris, but they let him know that Western education is a crime. And so many Nigerians fail to understand that the purpose of Boko Haram is this resistance that this Hausa man just explained. For now, take a listen to this video while we come back to analyze it.
So the hardest thing I've had to accept since I've been here is that Hausas, my tribe, my people, unfortunately are not going to allow Nigeria to become what it's meant to be. The mindset of the northern Nigerians are going to destroy this country. I'm sorry to say it. So this is an idea I had, right? It was very simple. Raise money, build orphanages, massive orphanages, and pick up the Almajiris off the street. Take the Almajiris off the street. Teach them engineering. Teach them tech. Teach them coding. Take them off the streets and teach them, try to get them up to par so they can compete. And I brought up how every time I had this conversation, I would bring up the 4 Indian kids, the 4 Indian boys, like 10-year-old boys that were online, they were doing the live chat and building an app. Every time I bring up this idea to a northerner, the first thing they ask is, well, what about Islam? What about Qur'ani? What about Islamic school? When I say I have met incredible resistance to the idea of taking these boys off the streets and getting them to join the global age. Like, my mindset is this. Every corner you go in northern Nigeria, there are 5 people willing to teach these boys Islamic school, Quran. There are 10 people willing to teach them everything they need to learn about Islam. Why isn't there anyone willing to teach them anything else? So when I brought that up, some people were like, I had people going, it will never happen unless I have to teach them Islamic curriculum in the schools. I said, you don't understand. Northern Nigerians are against the idea of changing the trajectory and the outcomes of Almajiris. They say Almajiranchi, which is what it is embedded in our culture. And here's the thing, no, it's not. And as a Muslim, it's haram. I fucking said it. Any northern Nigerian that wants to step the fuck up, do it. It is haram. Because you are not allowed to bring a child into this world that you cannot raise. And there are northern fuck ton of Hausa men and women who have babies with no intention of, they know they will only take care of that child to a certain age, then they'll pawn that child off. There are a fuck ton of imams, men in the north, who rely on these kids for a living. They send these boys out every day to go earn a living to come back and give them. I thought of an idea that, look, we need to find a way to raise money, build orphanages, teach these boys tech, teach them engineering, teach them robotics, let them compete with the global populace. And every time I bring this up, every fucking Hausa person I tell this shit to wants to argue with me. They say it's not going to. They are vehemently against this. So I need you to understand, I need to ask you, how will Nigeria as a fucking country compete with the likes of Ghana, South Africa, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, when the northern Nigeria is part of Nigeria? The most fucked up thing I'm going to have to say as a Hausa man is, for Nigeria to advance, they have to get rid of Hausa. They have to get the north Nigeria, it can never work. This is a sad realization that it can never work. Like, This is insane. And I am Hausa. This is fucking crazy. Wait, let me show you something. Right here, this is attestation of citizenship from New York. As you can see, I am from Shanono local government in Kano State. I am as fucking northern Hausa as it fucking gets. I am as aboki as it could possibly fucking get. And I am saying Nigeria, to win, to compete on the global stage, Nigeria will have to get rid of the North. It will not happen with my people are actively holding this country back. It is so fucking insane.
The mindset that if someone becomes a president of Nigeria, things are going to change is one of the stupid mindset and stupid mentality I've ever seen. How can you change a culture by just becoming a president? How can you change the way of life of the people by just becoming a president? You see, it is important we tell ourselves the truth. This Nigeria will continue to crawl. It will never work. Read my lips. It will never work. There is nothing that will make this country to work. People like Goodluck Jonathan have seen it all. And most of the people who visit him, he always said the truth. Come on, this country is not going to work. People who have been there, they know what is going on. The British who amalgamated Nigeria, they knew that the only thing that can make Nigeria not to work is to put these people together. They knew you can't lead the North without their religion. Their religion must be the forefront. In politics, in everything, their religion must be in the forefront. And 50% of other, population doesn't practice the same religion. So how are they going to go? There must be clashes, clashes of idea, clashes of interest, clashes upon clashes. And that is why Nigeria is not stable to them. It can never be sustainable. The Hausa man said it all. Nigeria can develop with this. A lot of us, because of our political affiliation, because even though my brother is a president, I will say the truth. Even though my sister is a commissioner or senator, or my brother is going for president, I will say the truth. It doesn't matter. Because time will come. Everything we are saying today will become a testimony. People will look back and say, what did you do that time? What did you do that time? If anyone is coming out to tell you that political regime change could affect anything in Nigeria, I am challenging you to tell you that it will never happen. It won't. See, I followed Goodluck administration. I understood how they gave Dasuki billions of dollars to procure arms and they used the money for campaign. I understand the Zionist corruption under Goodluck Jonathan, but Goodluck tried. He was willing to stop insecurity. Do they allow him? The schools he built for Amajiris are not going to schools. Close down the schools. Who told you they need education? The kind of your education. They have succeeded to a level now where they don't need WAEC, NECO, or JAM to enter higher institution to study medical sciences like nursing. Haven't you seen the memo flying? They have succeeded to that extent. Who told you? Boko Haram means Western education is a sin. Now, for those of you who don't still understand, I do not blame anybody. I do not blame the Northerners. I blame the people who are failing to understand that we can be in separate countries but still be, relating in business and everything. Look at Nigeria and Cotonou. Look at Nigeria and Ghana. Look at Nigeria and Cameroon. They are living in peace. If they have merged Nigeria and Cotonou, you could have been seeing another problem. The problem will increase. The truth is this. Until we all come to realize that this country have to be, divided. Gowon agreed to Aburi Accord before the British intervened and asked him not to implement the Aburi Accord. Aburi Accord stripe, the power of Lagos and power of Abuja out. I mean the power of the center, and gives your ability to create your own security to the regions, your ability to manage your resources to the regions. And if that was implemented, everything we are seeing today will not see it. Now, Kunle Olaomi, I always refer to this man because the man's interview holds the future of Nigeria. He was the Nigerian Defense Intelligence Agency, and he said, and I quote, "The only solution that can stop the Islamization of Nigeria is a division of this country." So this is not Okocha Happy. This is someone who has led Nigeria Defense Intelligence Team. Then what do you know? You're watching me. What do you know? What do you know? If people who have been there, is telling you, have met the DIBO, the DSS, the Navy, Army Intelligence is telling you that this country is gone. Then you as a bloody civilian who don't even know your left from your right, you are coming out to say, no, it's not going to happen. It will happen and you can't do nothing. You can't do anything. It's going to happen. The truth is this. The reason why you see fights upon fights and security agencies are telling you that they are underlying issues. They don't have mandates to fight. They don't have mandate to fight. It's because you don't still know that people who control Nigeria are supporting insecurity in Nigeria. Who are? They don't hide it. They don't hide it. So, we have a lot of activists in Nigeria who are quack activists because they are disconnected from the reality. That is why I call them quack activists. You must not be disconnected from the reality. Now, the most terrifying thing that is going on now is the influence of terrorists in Delta State. Delta State from now to 2 years will be like Benue State. Save this video, I say so. I am saying so because, not because I am wishing Delta State to be that. That is my state, don't forget. But from Delta North to what is happening now around Delta Central and Delta South, Delta State might be like Benue State in few years to come. So all the hope places that they are resources, look at the influence in Imo State now. Nobody's talking about it in Enugu State, in Osun State, in Kwara State, in Niger State, in Kogi State, in Plateau State, in everywhere you have resources now. There is a presence of terrorists there. They have hijacked these places, waiting for the mandate. The mandate they will not give security operatives to fight them. They will give them to fight the civilians. All these things are going to happen if we are not ready to fight. If we are not ready to put up arms and fight. The DSS director told you that, look at, communities need to arm themselves and defend themselves. The government can do all. And people don't still see what DSS director, the current DSS director, what he said as something important.
Thank you for watching this video. Please leave your contribution in the comment section and also do well to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.